Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're back onto Code Vein and we're just in the Provisional Government outskirts, and we're going to begin by warping to the outer crossroads in the ruined city underground. Yeah, we're going to begin this by doing a few side quests and doing some of the depths maps, and we're going to do that dungeon, do the boss, and then we're going to finish the video with another depths maps. So quite a lot of side content in this one, but it's all needed for platinum, so we'll get a lot of that out of the way here. And not much more to go actually, in terms of platinum and videos for the series. Once you spawn in, come and talk to Shang, and just keep talking to him, exhaust his dialogue, you get a condensed Lost Shard medium. And his side quest isn't finished yet, but we need to warp away and come back to advance it to the next stage. So while we're doing that, we're actually going to warp to the ruined city centre, poisonous butterfly nest. And once you turn in there, we're going to talk to the self-important Revenant. We're going to exhaust his dialogue, and that should advance his side quest as well. Yeah, there's not many more videos left, and I'm thinking about just smashing this out now. Every day upload a video for this until it's done. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, so talk to self-important Revenant over here. Just exhaust his dialogue, and that should advance his dialogue to the next stage. You need to go through his side quest to advance the stage for another NPC. That's why we're doing so. And then you want to warp to the natural cavern depths, guys, in the ruined city underground. So talk to him, and then warp to the natural cavern depths. Once you spawn in here, we're going to go and talk to Richard around the corner. And you're going to exhaust his dialogue. He'll give you the map, Rocky Ruins, and he will also give you a pure blood.
Out of the caves, into more darkness.
Yeah, there you go. Map, Rocky Ruins, another map for the depths, and the pure blood. Back to the missile, guys, and we're going to warp to the outer crossroads next. I'm going to talk to Shang again. Shang is going to give us some. We've basically finished his side quest now. We've basically finished all his side quests, but if you talk to him at the end of it and you've made enough progress in the story, which we have, he'll give you actually some valuables. He's going to give us a Booger Alley doll, he's going to give us a tomato Alden sandwich, and he's also going to give us a geisha noodles. Them three items actually cover every single NPC, I think. There's one which you can give to, which there's one of them which is the best for 4 of your NPCs, another one which is best for another 4, and I think geisha noodles normally covers Mia, or is it either? One of them. But yeah, once you've got them items from him, you want to warp to home base now, guys. Just going to do a little bit of preparation here. So we're going to talk to Io. We're going to give Io the tomato Odin sandwich. That'll give her 5 points. Murasami, we're going to give her the Booger Alley doll. That'll give her 5 points. Davis, we're going to give him the geisha noodles. And we're going to talk to Davis again and head to the depths, to the misty ruins. Yeah, so Io, tomato Odin sandwich, guys. Murasami, Booger Alley doll. Davis, geisha noodles. And then go to the depths, misty ruins. Yeah, so while we're doing that, yeah, there's probably about 4 or 5 videos left for this whole series. I've actually got it all recorded. I've just not edited it all yet. Yeah, I've not edited it all.
Take care.
And what I normally do, I normally edit in one of these each day, and then the next day I normally play Witcher. Because my Witcher guide is not all recorded yet. I'm sort of recording that as I go. And that normally takes me a few hours each day to work on it, edit it, the guide a bit, record it, and then obviously edit all the commentary and such. So, but because this is all recorded, I might just stick to this for a few days, and then get back on Twitch once this is done, and then obviously Resident Evil 4. So we'll see. I know a few of you have been asking for me to just get this guide finished. Maybe I will. We'll just see how the next few days go, guys. It's just that when we're at the end, I'm going to have quite a bit of a crazy video in terms of editing, because it's not going to be a full 7 hours of me doing the grind, and obviously New Game Plus. New Game Plus might work a bit differently. New Game Plus, I might not do commentary. I might make one video for one New Game Plus and then another video for New Game Plus Plus. Yeah, you want to make sure you got the Missile Rook slotted, guys, in your items there. So you're going to need it. Yeah, so once you grab the items here, you're just going to use your missile route to walk back to the missile, and then we'll do the next part. So we're taking this path. Looks like did we take the west path? Yeah, you want to get that awake MJ310 around here, and you've got the another awake MJ310. I think that's all I wanted there, so I'm just going to come over here, get in a safe location for a moment, just give me a bit of time to walk back. And then once at the missile, now we're going to take the southern, sort of southwest path.
You have to take whatever.
Yeah, you're going to get that Queen Titanium ×1. Yep, now we will be taking the southeast path. Down here, you're going to find a awake MJ310.
Too far ahead.
You're also going to find Scout Vestige Part B.
I lost her here.
Yes, so there's your awake MJ310.
No harm in being prepared.
And then over there is the Scout Vestige Part B. Grab that. Be quick here, so it's going to be a lost invasion once you pick up this Vestige part. Walk back to the missile. Yep, and now you're going to take the eastern path, guys. Some goodies along here, actually. Yes, you got that RV mastery. Is it 106? Yeah, so pick that up.
How's this?
Or is it 109? I think it's 109. Yeah, but then you got a Queen Tungsten ×3. Then you got that Awake MJ310, and then you got the Black Grey Sword Gives ×1. And then walk back to the missile route. That Queen Tungsten, guys, ×3 is very, very important. Make sure you pick it up. Yep, and then we're going to warp back to the home base. So back at the home base, now we're going to go and talk to Davis, and we're going to head into the Rocky Ruins next. Yeah, sorry, just another quick thing about the New Game Plus. Yeah, so we're going to get the grind out of the way. We'll get ready for the presents, and then when it gets onto New Game Plus, I'm likely just to put one video will be a complete New Game Plus, and I'll just add commentary where it's anything of importance. So outside of that, obviously we're going to prepare for our New Game Plus builds in the end of New Game. And New Game Plus will basically just be running to the end, doing a few important things along the way. Like I said, I'm quite busy at the moment. I've still got a Witcher to do, and I'm working on Resident Evil 4, so I might just add commentary to the New Game Plus videos to the parts which are important. But that's still a good 3 or 4 videos away anyhow. Probably 3 videos away if I'm honest. 2 or 3. Okay, so Rocky Ruins. Go west. Was it west we took? Yeah. So along here, first we're going to get a Queen Titanium ×1. A Awake MJ310 will be next. Yeah, this item here. Awake MJ310. And around here, guys, is a Harmonia Chrome ×1. Once you've got that, use the missile route and walk back to the missile. And then we're going to take the southern path. Yeah, now head south. First thing we're going to get is going to be the RV Mastery 110. We are mega slow running. I'm just watching how slow we are now. Last time I played this, I was in New Game Plus, and we have quite a crazy build going in terms of dodging and stamina usage. Yeah, so grab that RV Mastery 110. Yeah, basically when we're doing the New Game Plus runs, guys, we have infinite stamina. It's not, I mean, it's not infinite, but the kind of way it works, it kind of is. You'll see when we get there, get the build going. Yep, and then we're going to get this, guys, the Black Halberd Venom. And then once you've got that, you can use the missile route and walk back to the home missile. Next, we're going to take the east path. Along here, we're going to get a 35mm reel, available, and we're also going to get the Scout Vestige Core, which should activate the Blood Code Scout. So, yep, you'll get a new Blood Code here, guys, Scout. Yeah, so down here is the 35mm reel.
Hold on. I'm on my way.
Now we want to get that Scout Vestige Core.
No harm in being prepared.
Yeah, guided by this big guy. Pick it up, guys, and then quickly use it. Well, use the missile route once you get a good window to do so. Warp back to the missile. Back here, you're going to warp to home base. And that's it for depths for the time being, guys. Go back to home base. We'll do a few, just do a few things, and then we'll head to the next dungeon. Yeah, so if you haven't done so already, use some RV masteries. You should get stun web and slow web, I think they're called. I never use them. Yeah, so back to home base. Now we're going to give Io. We're going to give her the 35mm reel. Yeah, we're also going to restore any vestiges with Io. You should be able to restore right now the Scout Vestige 1. So yeah, you can restore that one now to Io. You can give her the 35mm reel. We're going to go over to Coco. We're going to buy Queen Titanium times 3. And we're also going to buy Camouflage times 20. So don't, if you've got any haste, do not level up just yet. And if you have no haste left, because you've been leveling up, then you might just have to go farm a little bit. This camouflage is going to come mega handy. You'll find out very soon once you get into this next dungeon. Yes, so talk to Io. Like I say, 35mm reel, give her that, and then restore any vestiges. Yeah, this build we're going to be using very shortly. It's basically like a stealth build to avoid all the enemies. We could have used it in the previous dungeon, Crypt Spire. We could have used it there because you actually get access to Blood Code, which you need to do so at the start of the Crypt Spire. It's a Heimdall Blood Code. I can't remember who gives you that off the top of my head. But you normally, once you get to Crypt Spire Missile and you walk back to home base, that's normally when you can get the Blood Code from one of the NPCs back in home base. Yeah, so now I've done my stuff with Io. I'm going to go over to Coco. Like I say, we're going to buy Queen Titanium. We're going to buy 3.
You want it? I got it.
You might already have what we need. Basically, I've got 0 and we need 3. And you want to buy 20 camouflage. You can only hold 7 at a time. But it's basically in case you die. And there will be a point where we get to a save point and have to restock and get to the next one. So you do need probably about 14 anyway. But I always tried by 20 or a little bit more. Yeah, so Murasami. Now we're going to upgrade the Zweihander fortification to +10, guys. You should get that trophy, Ultimate Armament. That's for fully upgrading a weapon.
Which blood veil do you want to upgrade?
And then we're going to upgrade the Noble Silver fortification to +9. Yeah, we can't fully upgrade that yet. And then once you're ready, let's do this next dungeon. Warp to Provisional Government Outskirts. The entrance. Warp to the... Highlight the Provisional Government Outskirts and warp to the Provisional Government Outskirts entrance. I know, massive name. Hell of a name for that. Yeah, okay, so this is a very small area. Yeah, very small area. It's quite... Yeah, no, it's nice. I mean, you've got your long dungeons take a while. It's nice sometimes just a change of pacing. When you have a quicker dungeon, you get through a lot quicker. Alright, so this build, we're going to be using Heimdall. I believe it's Heimdall. Yeah, so Heimdall's got the... Yeah, I'm going to level up a bit more. Any remaining haste, level up, guys. But like I've been saying, don't go above about... At this moment in time, probably don't go above 90, I think I'd say. Yeah, so it's the Heimdall Blood Code. And we want it for the Night Fog Veil gift. So Heimdall. We've already learned it earlier. It's not mastered yet. But yeah, you also want Blood Sacrifice. And then you want the camouflage items slotted. You might, to equip Blood Sacrifice, I think you have to normally have a passive. Can't remember if it's for that build or not. But you want Blood Sacrifice so you can get your ickle back. You'll see why soon. So all we're doing You use Night Fog Veil. You can see it cooling down on the top. I mean, how long it lasts for. And once it's about to finish, then you use Camouflage. On the left here, guys, is a retro game. Yeah, drop behind this guy. As long as you do not get within 1 or 2 steps, you will not aggro the enemies. You got Lost Crystal Small just there. Yeah, so you use Night Fog Veil. When it's about to finish, you use a Camouflage. And when the Camouflage is about to finish, you go back to Night Veil. That way you always keep invisibility active. Yep, over here, we want this Awake MJ310. Yes, it's about to run out. Here you want another Awake MJ310, and here you've got a Rotten Missile. Just remember, make sure when you're under Camouflage, you're actually ready with Ichor to use Night Fog Veil again. You don't want to be ready to use it and then find out you've not got enough Ichor to do so, and you're actually going to become visible again.
Not an ideal battleground.
Yeah, you have to do it this way because there's a short cooldown on Night Fog Veil. This is the only way to remain completely invisible at all times. Luckily, I just dropped off there before I became visible again, but I knew I had enough time, just from experience. Okay, so you're going to come around this way on the right. You can go left, but I just find if you go the left way, you seem to trigger more enemies. So there, guys, it's a Queen Tungsten ×1. Very, very important. You want that. And then come over here, and you want the Antique Long Play Record ×1. Yeah, very important you get them two, guys, especially that Queen Tungsten. And then come around here, remember to keep Night Fog Veil active or Camouflage, whichever one is next. Climb this ladder. Camouflage doesn't last for very long, that's why you can't really use it by itself. And because you can only hold 7. Yeah, so over here is a EOS Vestige Part D. It'd be completely different if you could sort of have a unlimited stock of Camouflage on you all at once. Yeah, here, guys, it's a Regen Extension Factor ×1. Yeah, but it only lets you hold 7, unfortunately. You can buy a infinite amount. Coco's got unlimited stock, but yeah, you can only hold 7 at a time without restocking at a missile. Over there is a Lost Crystal Medium. You're going to come over here, you're going to activate this Rotten Missile. You're going to kick the ladder down first, perhaps. Yeah, because you don't have to use Camouflage again then. Yeah, just kick the ladder down first, a shortcut ladder. And then come over here and rest of the missile. It's the same one from earlier, but we're basically just restocking, guys, up on the Camouflage. And our healing items. Yes, you've been using Blood Sacrifice a lot to get your Ichor back. Obviously, you've been healing at the same time. So, top of this ladder, you've got a Rotten Missile. And then we're going to loot this chest. In this chest, you've got a Ivory Grace +6. Now ready to go Camouflage again. Camouflage / Night Fog Veil. Basically invisible. Now continuing east. Now be very careful of them monkeys. They just drop in from random places or jump or climb in. And if you're next to them when they climb in, obviously you're going to trigger the enemies. Protein powder on the left there. Now here, try to follow my path. Very important, guys. So I'm just waiting till I can use Night Fog Veil again. Make sure you got full Ichor. I haven't messed up. So keep away, basically keep away from the ledges. Because you'll see the monkeys climb up like so. And you do not want them to climb up and land right next to you, so that will trigger them. Over here one gets Rotten Missile. And my Night Fog Veil is about to run out. See, messed up. You need to be careful with Rotten Missiles. Do not activate Rotten Missile when your Camouflage is about to run out, because that will happen. But I was quite lucky. And then up this ladder. There's a lot of items in this area. I think I leave a few awakes just because the enemies hit very, very hard here. And even with Camouflage, if you get stuck and get too close to some enemies, it can be tricky getting out of it without dying, or basically having to kill them all. There is a Lost Crystal Small. And then activate this missile, guys. And then we're pretty much ready for the boss. So all we need to do now, we need to change our build, guys, back to a battle build. So be Queen Slayer as normal. Yeah, Queen Slayer. We're not going to be using Camouflage, so you can unequip it and equip it again later, or just leave it there. So normal stuff, guys. Yeah, Queen Slayer, you got Final Journey, Adrenaline, Bridge to Glory, and obviously you got your passives as well. Yeah, just like I say, your normal sort of battle build. Yeah, then we're just going to continue around here. We're going to get his Queen's Titanium. Yeah, then we do this Rotten Missile, guys. And then we're ready for the boss, Queen's Knight Reborn. Yeah, Queen's Knight again. So, it's quite similar to the boss fight from which we did back in Memories of Your Mum. Yeah, very similar, just sort of like a bit more of a souped up version now, I guess, if you like. Few different attacks, but majority of it more or less the same. Got a shield still. Just try and keep stamina high. Keep aggressive if you can. Once his HP gets to about half, you can use Final Journey. When it's in its second phase, it'll do a lot of attacks where it sort of teleports into the sky, and then it sort of spawns and drops down just like a shockwave. And sometimes it does like a regeneration attack where there'll be like a green field around it. Yeah, but as you can see, you can block most of its attacks. There we go, staggered him. Get lots of damage done now. Right, it's about dead. Yeah, you see that green one? It's going to sort of regenerate a bit, but you can just run up to him and do quite a bit of damage at that point before he gets a chance to heal up. That's it. Yeah, pretty simple. I mean, after you've beat was it Cannoneer and Blade Bearer, he's nothing. They're in a completely different league, them two are.
Wait a moment.
Yes, you get a trophy, Queen's Knight Reborn. Defeat the Queen's Knight Reborn in the Provisional Government outskirts. So you got a memory sequence. You're going to get the Ishtar Vestige core now, and the blood code Ishtar as well. And what we're going to do now is going to make our way into the next area, and I'm going to walk back to home base and just go and do one more depths maps, guys. Before, pretty much, yeah, we'll do one more depths maps.
So.
And that's pretty much it. We might just do some preparation in home base beforehand. Yeah, so that's the core you get, guys. Ishtar. Just activate its missile. Yeah, you can go back to Heimdall's build if you want. You will need it soon. Basically, unless we're killing a boss or anything like that, we're always going to be using this stealth build from now on. There's no need to build it around battle just because you're not going to be fighting anything. So you drop down here and you get this map, 0 district, and then climb this ladder.
Sorry. Moving out.
And you just continue along here and it'll take you into the final dungeon. Yeah, so this is the this will be the Provisional Government Centre. Yeah, final area. At the end of this dungeon will be the final 2 bosses. Yeah, but you'll find the final EOS vestiges in this area as well. But just a reminder, I will explain it all probably in the next video. Yeah, so I'm just going to warp to home base. Yeah, you need to fight the final boss. You need to fight it first before you restore every single EOS vestige. And then once you beat it, you'll get an ending. You load the game back in and then restore the final EOS vestige. And then beat a boss again and it gives you like a blood code then. Like a different blood code. So yeah. But we want to make sure we do the ending first, where you do not restore all the EOS vestiges. But I'll explain it all in the next video, guys. So back at home base, we're going to talk to Davis. We're going to give him the antique long play record. That'll give him 5 points, and we're also going to give him the protein powder.
Oh, remember.
Yep, and I'm going to head to the depths, and I'm going to head to 0 district. There's literally one more depths map, guys, to do after this, called the Void District. So we've got this one, and we'll do the final depths map in the next video. It's good that you don't actually have to complete these, you just have to step foot in them. If you had to complete every depths map, probably going to add like an extra hour maybe an extra hour to each video, to the whole guide perhaps, I mean. So once you spawn in guys, activate that missile. And it's going to pick up a few things. So take the east path to begin with.
I hope there are no
And
enemies.
first we're going to get a awake MJ310. You have to break some crates to find this one.
Lost her over there.
Yeah, crates behind this big guy just on the right there. Break them and you'll find it hidden. Awake MJ310. And then you want the well-worn tool.
Close. That's a big help.
Yeah, just over here, valuable. And then use your missile route guys to warp back to the missile. Now we're going to take the west path. Along here, first we're going to loot a chest for the Rubelite Piercer Slow.
Moving out.
Yeah, come here, keep to your first left and drop down to find this chest.
Let's open it up and see,
Rubelite
shall we?
Piercer Slow.
Take whatever you can use. It's a big help. There you are.
Carry on along here. Next one we're going to pick up is going to be Queen Titanium. And then we've got a Awake MJ310. And then we've got an RV Mastery 111. And going to walk back to the missile route. Use the missile route to walk back to the missile. Yeah, if you haven't done so already, by the way, you want to use that last, I think, was it a regen extension factor, which I found in that last dungeon. I don't think I've used it yet. Yeah, so use that if you haven't done so.
Lost.
Yeah, now we're taking the south path, guys. We're going to get a Queen Tungsten ×1 first. So take your first left. And it'll be in this corner. Yeah, Queen Tungsten. You can buy the other upgrade materials. You can buy them from Coco infinitely, but she doesn't sell Queen Tungstens at all. You got another Queen Titanium. Yeah, I think the only way to get Queen Tungstens going forward is to sort of farm them. You know, either from enemies or from depths bosses, I believe. Yeah, and down here, guys, got Scout Vestige Part D. Once you got that, use the missile route, guys. Use the RV Mastery 111 if you want to get the gift debuff build up. And then after that we're done, guys. Yeah, so next video we're going to go to home base, the next one, and we're going to do the last dungeon. Probably do the first ending. Yeah, so thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.